Good morning. And as you say in the Philippines, mabuhay, magandang umaga. Let me first acknowledge our Director of the Bureau of Plant Industry, one of our outstanding alumni, Director Gerald Glenn Paliniban, our guest speaker. Director Glenn joins with other two outstanding alumni of the university. They are part of the Department of Agriculture Secretary Francis Laurel, one Assistant Secretary Nicholas Manalo, and Undersecretary Chris Morales. They form part of the agriculture top decision makers, I would say. And we're so honored that he always joins us in these important activities. May also greet our host, the SEARCA, but now represented by Deputy Director Nur Azura Bigby Andam, and the Dean of the College of Agriculture and Food Science, Dr. Pates Bisit, and the President of Auchenorrhyncha Society, Dr. Thierry Bourgoin, and the Organizing Committee, Director Cheryl Yap. And to all of you, our guests, our visitors, distinguished guests and colleagues, good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you in this beautiful, I would say beautiful campus, and to say this message, greet all of you for the opening ceremony of the 17th International Auchenorrhyncha Congress. And in the theme, speaks a lot about my field, which is economics. Leafhoppers and Planthoppers of economic importance. I've worked with entomologists because of the evaluation of how we value the economic importance of insects, especially in the general sense, in increasing productivity, not to decrease farmers' productivity. And I really value the contribution of our colleagues, especially the members of the faculty and staff and researchers, the scientists of now what we call the Institute of Weed Science, Entomology, and Plant Pathology. These are the four important departments that used to be now merged into one institute. A very high-powered institute, I would say, with the scientists and the visiting researchers that they invite, and the young faculty members who were trained to get their PhDs abroad. I can see the future of the department. Johnny, of course, is one of those who just returned from his PhD abroad. And of course, with the many visiting researchers and scientists and professors that they have invited from abroad. By the way, to our visiting scientists and professors, please take part of our program called Visiting Researcher and Visiting Professor Program. IWEP can host you, and the university can give you some, I would say, modest set of resources to pursue your research here. And the theme highlights the prevalence of these insects, I would say, as I mentioned earlier, and the need for scientists and researchers, including economists, with the varying backgrounds and disciplines from all over the world to come together and to collaborate on studying UPLB, on studying these important insects. And we're so honored to host this important gathering, and we are excited to participate in the discourse and the discussions about taxonomy, the morphology, behavior, and conservation of these fascinating insects. I'm learning a lot today. I didn't know that our first theme Charles Baker, and the many students who underwent this training. They're really fascinating. And although the many members of this suborder are considered agricultural pests, they still occupy an important niche in their respective ecosystems. And thus it is vital to find ecologically compatible solutions for their control, a challenge that I put forward in this important Congress. And to our keynote speaker for this program, and to our plenary speakers and paper presenters, we extend our gratitude for sharing your time and knowledge with us. To the participants, I encourage you to participate and network with your fellow scientists and peers as representatives of your respective academic institutions. UPLB welcomes the opportunity to open dialogue on possible research collaboration and exchange. And I've mentioned our platform for this is the Visiting Scientists and Research and Professors program. And to those of you who are visiting UPLB for the first time, I also recommend that you take some time to savor the sights of our campus and enjoy Philippine culture and hospitality so that your visit here will be truly a memorable one. You can climb Mount Makiling, an important biodiversity resource, not just in the Philippines, but in the ASEAN as well. And the organizing committee, I'm sure, have prepared so much the program and the events that they have organized. I'm sure all of this you will enjoy. So I wish all of you an enlightening and productive 17th International Auchenorrhyncha Congress. Maraming salamat. Merci beaucoup. Mabuhay tayong lahat.